Welcome to Security Plus as presented by the 336 Training Squadron here at Keesler Air Force Base in Biloxi, Mississippi. Today we'll be going over the topic of cloud deployment models. In Security Plus, the cloud deployment models describe the different group who gets access to a hosted cloud. There are mainly 4 different cloud deployment models. The 4 cloud deployment models are public, private, community, and hybrid. Most common cloud deployment model that is widely used by many people is a public cloud deployment model. As stated in the name, this is a set of services that are out in the public. Common examples of public cloud services are Google Drive by Google and Dropbox. When users save a data on Google Drive, that data gets stored into Google's data center worldwide, and the owners who host and manage this server can be a private or a public organization. The risk related to public cloud is that if the host or the owner doesn't take proper precautions for security, it can be breached by the hackers easily. Next cloud deployment model we'll be discussing is a private cloud deployment model. The private cloud is a cloud service only accessible to a single organization. Within a single organization, there could be multiple subgroups who can have access to the data in it. For example, something that is on the Air Force portal is mostly accessible by members in the Air Force. Private cloud could be either hosted by the organization itself or through a third-party vendors like Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, and other companies. A risk related to a private cloud is that if somebody within the organization is hacked or attacked, it could potentially put everything on the private cloud at risk. The next cloud deployment model we'll be discussing is a community cloud deployment model. It is a cloud service shared by multiple organizations that have common interests or needs. For example, a military resource can be shared with the Air Force, the Army, the Marine Corps, and the Navy. It can be hosted by one organization or through a third-party vendor, and sometimes through a collaborative ownership by multiple organizations. The last cloud deployment model we'll be covering is the hybrid deployment model. It contains 2 or more characteristics of other cloud deployment models that we've discussed in previous slides. Many service providers would fall under the hybrid cloud deployment model because most of them offer both private and public cloud services. Also, the cloud can be configured so that private organizations can mainly use private cloud, but some public cloud service to save unclassified information or to share data with other organizations. The risk concern with the hybrid cloud deployment model and using multiple models at the same time is that unauthorized information or set of data can be mistakenly saved or shared to the public drive by accident if users don't take precaution. In summary, we went over 4 cloud deployment models, which were public, private, community, and hybrid. It is important to think about the characteristics of each of the models and to configure it correctly to meet the organization's purpose. Thank you.